Hey there, and welcome to the manufacturing podcast where we talk real issues faced on the shop floor, not the ones you read in shiny brochures. Well, I'm Nishad, and today we are going to dive into a topic nobody really talks about at length. Well, it's not cycle time, neither it's about the raw material cost. Well, it's about maintenance, the hidden profit killer in the injection molding. Look, I've spent enough time with plant heads and production managers to know this. Everyone focuses on getting orders out the door fast. But what usually gets ignored? The molds, machines, and all the tiny components quietly screaming for attention in the background. Today, we are going to unpack that silent margin leak, and I'll also share how Odoo ERP can help you close the gaps, digitize your maintenance workflows, and stop leaving money on the table. So, first of all, let's get real for a minute. In most injection molding plants, maintenance is reactive. We wait till something breaks, then comes in the panic. Where's the technician? Do we have the spare part? Why didn't anyone flag this earlier? Sounds familiar, right? What happens next? Well, production halts, delivery timelines slip, your profit margins, they take the hit, and that too silently. And here's the dangerous part, because these costs are scattered, small repairs here, downtime there, you don't always see the bleeding in your profits and loss reports. But well, it's happening. Now let me guess how you're currently managing your maintenance. Well, probably there's a big whiteboard in the maintenance room, or maybe if you're fancy, you've got an Excel sheet with last service dates. And what about the molds? Someone probably says, "Boss, this mold has done about 70,000 cycles. We should check it soon." But it slips through the cracks because production deadlines always win. Spare parts? Half are on the shelf somewhere, the other half, well, nobody knows exactly where they are until the machine stops and panic starts. This is what I call tribal knowledge maintenance. It lives in people's head, not in systems. And when those people are absent, retired, or leave, well, you're stuck. So, how do we fix this? The answer is to digitize your maintenance workflows, and this is where Odoo ERP comes into play. Let me break down how Odoo helps. So, the very first thing I want to tell you is about preventive maintenance scheduling. You can set up automatic maintenance triggers either by time, like every 30 days, or by usage, like every 50,000 cycles. The system doesn't forget, it sends reminders, it creates work orders before things break. Coming to the other point, real-time work orders and mobile alerts. Well, your technicians get notified directly on their mobile devices. So, no more scribbling tasks on a sticky note or calling up people mid-shift. Then comes the mold and machine asset tracking. Well, every mold and machine has its own digital profile, service history, refurbishing records, downtime logs, it's all there. You'll know exactly when a mold needs polishing or refurbishment. Coming to the other point that I want to tell you is about the spare part inventory integration. So when you create a maintenance task, Odoo checks if you have the part in stock. If not, it auto triggers a purchase request. So now there's no more running to the vendor last minute or paying premium for emergency deliveries. And lastly, we have downtime cost calculation. So Odoo basically lets you assign downtime costs to specific jobs or machines. This shows you exactly how maintenance or the lack of it is affecting your bottom line. Now let me give you a real world example. Imagine running a Formula One car without a pit crew dashboard. Would you wait for the tire to burst at 300 kilometers per hour? Of course not. You monitor tire wear, fuel levels, engine temps, all in real time. Your injection molding machines are no different. If you're not tracking maintenance proactively, you're basically racing blind. Look, maintenance is not a sexy topic. I get it. But in molding plants, it's where profits quietly vanish. If you want to stop the leak, go digital. Odoo ERP makes maintenance predictable, trackable, and connected to your overall production workflow. And the best part, it's not just for the big guys. Even small and mid sized molding shops can use it without breaking the bank. If you're curious about how this can work for your plant, let's talk. Just drop us a line at sales@appiton.com and we'll be more than happy to guide you. No strings attached. And well, that's it for today's episode on manufacturing industry there. Till next time, keep your molds sharp, your machines humming, and your profits protected. Thanks for listening to this podcast.